All right, y'all, it is Friday, all right? And for the true Americans, it is Veterans National Marching Day. Real Americans support the veterans, okay? So give them your support. Give them some love if you're not out and about today with them. But I want to lightly touch on a little something. I mentioned it on the podcast last night with these Team Blue and the flippity flopping. I just want to make sure that everyone realizes that these people's job is to buy time and run out the clock. That's it. That's it. Their job is to pacify the educated. Their job is to pacify the people who are hoping decorum and process and protocol will do the job, because we are the ones who operate like that in our work lives, et cetera, et cetera. Remember, the good guys follow the rules. That's us. Their job is to grandstand, buy time, run out the clock, pretend they're doing something. Oh yeah, we'll never support this. And 2 days later, oh, well, we have no choice. Every single time. Look, I'm not knocking y'all, because I held on. Before this test, I was very two arms of the same body, good cop, bad cop. They both suck. There's no difference. They gave us Miss Ma'am, and I got swept up in that too. I was like, yes, finally, change. Please, 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 please. They knew what was going to happen, and they let it happen anyway. And then we said, there's no way that we watched it and they watched it and they're not going to do anything. There has to be something else. It is now March. They're not doing anything. Okay, they're letting it all happen, whether they're in on it or it doesn't matter. The point is, outside of what? Chris Murphy, Jasmine Crockett, AOC, Bernie, there's a handful of folks in there that we want to keep. Everyone else needs to get out. Everyone. Yes, I did see that little thing where Team Red pushed through some weird wonky legislation, basically stripping Team Blue of even more power and making the congressional session one single business day. That extent, they're literally just legislating the rules of time out of the question so that they can just do whatever they want. No one is stepping in terms of legislators, okay? Sure, the courts are fighting back and people are trying to fight back via the courts, but these are people who are going after the courts because they want nothing in their way. So again, physical removal, darling, the Ides of March, if you will, might be time for a DuckDuckGo on that, not a Google. It's a good time to realize that the vibes of unhappy people doesn't go well for the folks who are spitting in our faces. And I just need the last of us over here who were hoping that Team Blue were going to remain the adults in the room in the sense of reeling this in is not going to happen. They're a part of it. They're complicit. Whatever it is, we have to take them all out ourselves. All of them. Full reset. Full wipe. Yes, we're happily trying to manifest the day that it happens, and we all know what it is, but the it can't be just the one. The it that happens needs to be like 100 of them on the same rocket. Because it's okay, so yeah, the people that are currently doing everything they can to legislate themselves into power forever are not going to be stopped by the people whose job it is to smile and clap and just keep the smart people at bay. Oh, and just a little reminder, because we know the Red Hatters like to come in here and pretend that blue folks are the broke folks. The disposable income lies with us. All right, just a reminder. That's why our Oikots Bay work, and theirs only work when it's for like tractors, because we're not buying those. So they're insulting us and then telling the broke half to go buy a Tesla while insulting the people with the money for the Tesla, because, efficiency, geniuses, you guys, geniuses.